Hello and welcome, my lovely Pisces. I am the Queen of Clovers, and welcome to my channel. This is your full moon, and it is your full moon in Pisces general reading. It is for anyone, anybody, or nobody. Cross watchers, welcome. As with all tarot readings, please take what's yours and leave out all the rest. This is going to be a 3-spread read, the literary, which is Oracle. I'm going to clarify that with the Circle of Life Tarot. Run a work, love, light, shadow, tarot spread from the Joie de Vivre. Too many cards, Spirit. Okay, I'll stop talking. And a Cartomancy love reading with some clarifying cards from the Sexual Magic Tarot. What are they thinking about you? Ooh, okay, I will take 3 since Spirit has been so insistent on that 3, but this is your reading, Pisces. This is your full moon, Pisces. It's very visionary and dreamy, and of course you're going to see things that you normally see under a full moon that you may not normally see at other times. The veil is thin. This is like very ethereal kind of full moon. The next full moon is going to be a full moon in Aries, and that is going to be a Martian full moon, and that is going to be expecting movement from everyone. So what do we have here? We have the mushrooms in reverse. Did you pick the mushrooms? This feels to me like they're not growing as rapidly as they should. You're a little concerned about that. You haven't with the glove. I have delicacy. I have you not putting your hands on enough, which is really weird because I have the milk in reverse, which makes me think about growing up. Milk is for babies, right? And you may not be adulting so good is why this is in reverse. And also why your mushrooms aren't growing. Your harvest may not be that great. This is also the harvest moon, which is the close full moon to the harvest season, which is Virgo season now, September. There is a lot here just saying that you're not really adulting so well. You're not getting the rewards you want for it. You're not, the tree in reverse, no roots. I really shouldn't have picked you another card. I need to put the Circle of Life Tarot because it's basically saying the things an adult needs to survive, like maybe a savings or a nest egg or maybe a, you know, just things to get by, savings, what have you. You just don't have it. Now, the only thing I got out of my divorce was my 401k. So, I'm not sure if you're kind of living that same life. And I have to hold on to it. What else is going to happen if I actually age out, right? So, this is kind of like, are you adulting properly? It's time to start that. It's time to really start. That's the Fool. Look what he's carrying. Not a lot. And it feels like you aren't carrying much either, but don't panic. I do have the Knight of Coins. You're going to be working on it. It's going to take a while, but you're willing to do the work. Again, this looks like a big restart for you, Pisces. If it's not a restart, it's like you're recovering from a tower, Pisces. And it's a tower where you lost people. There were casualties. Like, there are people that don't talk to you anymore. Yeah, I do have the Devil card. This is over control. It's either you giving away control or you over controlling, but it really feels with the 10 of Cups here that you're over controlling to get your happiness, to get your 10 of Cups, to get your long term. You're not really going with the flow. You're definitely leaping of faith, taking some risks, getting out there, but you're doing it with the Knight of Pentacles, which is extremely slow. And you're controlling every step with the Devil card. Look at the people in chains in this card. And the Spirit is saying, okay, I know you want to move to your 10 of Cups, you know, your legacy, your life and all this, but you can't skip, like, you may not even be restarting. Spirit is just saying you can't skip step 4, 5, and 6 and go on to 7, 8, and 9. Maybe financially, if you win the lottery, it's 400 million Powerball and Mega. This week, I bought tickets for both because I want hundreds of $1 million in my bank account too. So I can skip steps 4, 5, and 6. But in the meantime, I'm going to have to move on and finish up step 4. anyway, you know. So let's see what the tarot has to say. It took me a long time to get through that, but there was a lot of good stuff in your oracle. I mean, that was pretty good. This is the Joie de Vie Tarot. Oh, I forgot to say, if you're enamored by my reading, please like and subscribe. Please do, because I need it. I don't want to take money, and I haven't taken money from you guys, so I prefer just lots of views and likes and I don't know, whatever's. In your center position, you have your 9 of Cups. I can see why you're trying so hard to get to your 10 of Cups, because you're feeling that 9 of Cups wish come true. You're feeling like a goal you set or something you planned is coming through, and it's making you extremely happy. It's very solo. Getting everybody on board with you for that 10 of Cups is the difficulty. Again, the Justice card in reverse could be a Libra in reverse who is probably not being very fair with you in love. It's kind of odd because you got the 9 of Cups and then you got the Justice card, like you haven't finished a divorce yet, but in your love position, and maybe you're trying to put somebody there, but you might just be happy on your own. 9s tend to be solo cards, like I said, and getting somebody else on your team may not be so easy. You could be having a divorce going, you could have a Libra just being a wiener to you. And then I have the 7 of Coins in your shadow position. Yeah, I feel that too from Spirit. Are you doing enough work? Are you doing all the work you're supposed to be doing? Because harvest time is the 8 of Coins, and we're here. But there's something about it that is just a little off. King of Cups position in your work position. There's a lot of cuppage here. Pisces, no surprise in this watery time. Watery moon, watery Pisces. I have the Fool again, but this time in reverse, in your light position. You're controlling too much to let go anyway. To be able to fall forward freely, to be able to take that leap of faith. You were not speaking enough at work, straight up. That was easy to decipher. What is coming in so I can see what's going on. There's a misrepresentation of you because you haven't spoken up at work. There is some kind of celebration, perhaps. Loose lips sink ships, because I do have the 4 of Wands, the marriage card in here. I do know a Pisces who is engaged. It can happen to any of you. Any of you. But your King of Cups here is, you've reached some 9 of Cups situation. It could be an engagement, it could be a marriage. Something to definitely celebrate. It's something you've wanted to do. I do have the 8 of Coins in reverse in your light position between your love position here. It is really weird because, and I have the Devil card again. You are afraid you're not controlling enough, when Spirit has repeatedly said, stop controlling every little detail. Nobody wants to play that game when you're controlling every little detail. You can easily grab the 9 of Cups, Pisces, by yourself. But if you want the rest of the 10 of Cups team, if you want that respect as the King of Cups in your work position, as the breadwinner of the family perhaps, male or female, you're going to need to get people on board with not being as controlling. You're afraid you're not controlling enough. And you're also afraid your shadow side might go public, and people might find out that you're actually a lover, not a fighter. That's very cute, Pisces, actually. But I do have the 8 of Coins in reverse. One of your big fears in the shadow position is the 7 in the Coins upright. Like you haven't, the time to do the work is past, and it is time to collect, and it is the 8 of Coins in reverse. You are not getting your deserve. But it's very odd because you're looking for your harvest and what you deserve and your 8 of Coins next to your love position. It's like marrying for money. Be careful of that. You want to try and move that 8 of Coins back into your job position, your work position, your income position. Something a little more solid. There's something about that that's a little off. And for some, especially women out there, be careful of becoming over-dependent and not having your exit strategy. When I was learning how to ride a motorcycle, always have your exit strategy lined out. So always know how you're going to get out from behind this vehicle if they slam on their brakes or somebody rides up on you or somebody tries to cut you off. Always kind of know, maybe, 10 to 20 feet in advance what you do if you were disturbed. It's kind of like always be thinking. Let's see here. And it has me in that position for you, in that always be thinking, always have your little exit strategy, not so you know, can escape a marriage whenever you damn well please. No, it's so you can feel secure within yourself. If you don't run anything by yourself, I'm even talking literally running, buying the cleaning supplies for your home. If you're not running something, or the groceries, or paying the bills, if you're not running something in your home related to money, you are not part of the power structure in that home. As in, you can spend money freely on this task or what have you. So it's very key to make sure you handle this. Now, your 9 of Cups and the love position, to qualify that, I have the 4 of Cups. I mean, you feel really full and kind of bored, though. There's something about this happiness, this 9 of Cups happiness, that is so great that it's not turning out the way you thought it was. And like I said, it's because you are not enough part of the power structure. There's something about the power structure that's off that you need to fix. I mean, I think it could be different for everybody, but when your 8 of Coins, when your attempt to harvest is in reverse, and you're not pulling in what you think you should be pulling in, and you're trying to pull in from possibly a divorce. That doesn't look so good. Maybe, or a Libra, there's something wrong there, an imbalance that you need to correct. And so you can move freely. Right now the Fool's in reverse in this tarot spread, but maybe you don't feel like you can move freely or jump freely or make plans freely because you don't have access to the funds as a sovereign individual. Alright, Pisces, this full moon is a little nutty, isn't it? Perspectives of where you belong and where you fit kind of in the world you exist in, to make sure you do have some self-sovereignty, if not entire self-sovereignty. Alright, let's do this love spread. Let's see who your lover might be. Let's get some hints. Ace of Wands in reverse and 7 of Swords. Ooh, how do I start over because I lied to you? It could be an earth sign. Could be somebody just with cash, a King of Pentacles, somebody who is in charge, which I was just talking about being in charge. So be careful if you're overly in charge of this person. This person is overly in charge of you, Pisces, or vice versa. Don't be overly in charge of other people. It's hard to enjoy their company anyway, if they're not sovereign individuals, as I said. All right, my darlings. Let's go ahead and pull some of these. Ooh, 1 card at a time, Spirit. Let's not get see. Pull these 18 plus sexual magic cards. 1 card at a time, Spirit, because come on. We want to make sure there are cards. I'm going to read them fast. There we go. I got 1, 2, 3. Ooh, those are hoppers. Like fish flying, Pisces. Just like you flying. All right, I have the Knight of Pentacles. No surprise there. Moving slowly. I'm checking the cards because you had the Knight of Pentacles in the earlier spread. And it was more of a criticism for moving slowly. Because you're moving too slow and too controlled. You're not flowing through things. And it feels like you may be a little bit separate from your lover, or a little bit, ooh, that 8 of Pentacles again coming in. You just may not be getting what you want from them. I'm sure that a little excitement, you know, anywhere is not in the bedroom, spices things up. I can't remember what that's from, but just can't wait with the 10 of Wands, releasing your burdens, being able to lift your lover in your arms and do what you please with them, standing in the bushes kind of thing, sneaking away to just have a moment, a very hot moment together. You need that, and it feels like you're a little distant from this person, or perhaps it hasn't happened yet and they're like, I'll take you anywhere. You're like this close to doing it with each other, but they kind of feel like they just don't have access to your whole self. They barely can touch you. Fish hopping cards, lover my Pisces. This is Knight of Swords. So these are movement cards. King of Pentacles. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Let us talk about this King of Pentacles. What was that? The Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. this person's going to ratchet things up, especially in the Knight of Swords portion. They're going to start making demands. And I don't know if they're going to make demands, but they're going to want to put a little control on you, which, again, a lot of this reading has been about control and over control. You know, you're probably going to have to release control to this person because they are a Knight of Pentacles, and that's what they want from you. There's a lot of lifting up here and just reaching down to lift you up on their horse to bring you to them. So there is something about lifting up here, or about succeeding financially, or pulling in your harvest from love. There's something still in reverse about it. So please be careful. And because I do have the Three of Pentacles here, and it's like secretly meeting for work. There's a lot of things that have been done in secret that they're ready to take public. And you're not so, I can't show you the card. You don't feel too bad about going in public. Yeah, they want to just lift you right up to them, sweep you away as the King of Pentacles. Oh dear. They want to pursue you. And they want people to know